A bit more humidity out there to kickstart this work week and a bit warmer as well. Right now 100 degrees in Palm Desert. Plenty of sunshine overhead, but there are those cumulus clouds surrounding the Coachella Valley. Not much wind that's impacting us at this hour, and it is going to be staying pretty light. Really, let's right now focus on that extra moisture that is in the air because it's already, of course, creating an abundance of thunderstorms, really more in Arizona, but they are creeping into Southern California. We've had the dry air in place. Now more of that moisture from the east is beginning to infiltrate Riverside County, and so our dew point temperatures have been hanging out in the 50s, a little on the humid side. Now all of the storms are still to the east of the Coachella Valley, the closest one that is just towards the south of Desert Center. Now we still have about 2 hours worth of daytime heating to allow some more storms to develop, so we could easily see a little bit more of that westward expansion closer to the Salton Sea. Otherwise, everything is going to be very quick to develop, very quick to dissipate, and then if it is tracking in any one direction, it's going to be down towards the east-southeast, so away from the Coachella Valley. But again, we could still see a little bit more of that westward advancement just as more of that moisture is trying to creep into Riverside County. This is why. Look at our dew point temperatures, again, in the 50s. Certainly not the most humid that we have felt, but it's also not the driest either. Once we cross that 50-degree threshold, it begins to feel a little bit more humid out there. And right now in Mecca, a dew point temperature of 60 degrees. So a bit more humidity, but good news is that drier days are ahead. We have a ridge of high pressure that is building over Southern California. And as it does so, it's not only going to help dry things out, push that moisture farther away from us, but it's also going to keep our temperatures on the warmer side. So an average high temperature for this time of year would be about 96 degrees. Well, we're already in the triple digits out there all across the Coachella Valley this afternoon, and those above normal temperatures are going to be staying with us as we head through the rest of at least the middle of the week, looking to have a cool down by the weekend. But through the rest of this evening, we will be watching our skies clear. Those temperatures very slow to cool just into the upper 80s around the 9 p.m. hour. But looking ahead towards tomorrow, temperatures somewhat similar to what we are feeling out there today in the low 100s, about 102 for the Palm Springs area. Again, very similar to what has been experienced out there this afternoon. If you want some relief, if you want to go back into the 90s, I mean, don't we all? Our First Alert Comfort Air 7-day forecast brings back the 90s just in time for the weekend. But on Friday, more so into Saturday, that's when our winds are going to shift to have an offshore flow. And unfortunately, Peter, that means more humidity will be joining us once again as we head into next weekend.
Here we go again. All right.